Welcome back to Pause to 3, the podcast that fearlessly explores the dark, heavy, and hard to talk about aspects of life. I'm your host, Jennifer, also known as the purple and gray-haired Nana of the internet, and I'm here to guide you on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Just want to mention I am not a professional. I am simply a human who is sharing her stories on this roller coaster journey of life with the hopes that my stories will inspire others to be just a bit more kind, a bit more gentle on themselves as they navigate the ups and downs of life. Life can be messy, challenging, and downright difficult at times. But here at Pause 2-3, I believe that it's in those moments of struggle that we find our true selves. Through honest conversations, introspection, and a sprinkle of humor, we'll navigate the twists and turns of life together. This podcast is for those of you who are tired of surface-level conversations and crave something deeper. We'll dive headfirst into topics like mental health, self-doubt, relationships, and everything in between. No topic is too taboo to be explored because I believe that by shining a light on the dark and heavy parts of life, we can find the strength to overcome them and also help others find their own strength. But Pause 2-3 isn't just about dwelling on the negatives. It's about finding the silver linings, the lessons and the growth that come from facing life's challenges head on. We'll share stories of resilience, triumph, and personal transformation to inspire you on your own journey. Whether you're listening during your morning commute, on a solo walk, or curled up with a cup of tea, Pause 2-3 is your companion in navigating the complexities of life. Each episode will leave you feeling empowered, motivated, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. So join me here at Pause 2-3 as we uncover the hidden gems within life's darkest moments. Together, we'll embrace vulnerability, find our true selves, and live our best lives ever. So get ready to hit pause, dive deep, and emerge stronger than ever before. Welcome to Pause 2-3, where I explore the darkness to discover the extraordinary. Welcome back to this journey of overcoming codependency. It's Jen, purple and gray-haired Nana from Pause 2-3, and in today's episode, number 8, we're going to be taking a look at what self-care is in relationship to overcoming codependent patterns and why it is so important. I just want to take a moment to remind you that this podcast is not intended to diagnose, to treat, or to give any professional advice. I do strongly encourage anyone who may feel that they are in a codependent situation, or if you are wanting to explore deeper what you might be realizing, I strongly encourage you to consult with a mental health professional trained in areas of codependency and self-growth. I am simply sharing things I have been discovering about myself on my journey in order to hopefully shed some light for others who may be feeling lost and confused and in the dark like I was. So self-care truly is essential for breaking free from codependency and finding ways to nurture and build a healthy relationship with yourself. In today's episode, we are going to explore the importance of engaging in activities that promote your well-being and ultimately that decrease the reliance on others for validation and happiness. So I just want to go over 4 self-care tips that may be a little bit different from the typical self-care regimes that people have talked about before. So the first point is cultivating a relationship with nature.
Nature truly has a way of putting our lives into perspective, reminding us of our place within the larger ecosystem and fostering a sense of belonging and interconnectedness that is completely separate from human relationships. So, yes, it is possible to have a relationship with nature. And there's many ways that this can take place. Immersing yourself in nature isn't just about the occasional walk in the park. It's about forming a meaningful, deep connection with the natural world around you. So this could mean something as simple as adopting a practice of silent walks, where instead of throwing in your ear pods and listening to music or a podcast or whatever it is, you focus on observing the intricacies of your surroundings. Take time to notice and maybe even identify local flora and fauna that surround you. Maybe it's engaging in some eco-volunteering, giving back to nature while being in the beauty of nature. Nature truly has a way of putting our lives into perspective, reminding us of our place within a larger ecosystem, that there is way more out there in this earth than just us. And also helps us to foster a sense of belonging and interconnectedness that is different. It's on a different level in our soul. It's on a different level in our whole being from that belonging, interconnectedness we may get from human relationships. So I strongly encourage you to work on your relationship with nature in whatever way that resonates with you. The second point is creative expression without judgment. So often, codependency can leave individuals feeling like they must perform to a certain standard in all aspects of their lives. We set these great expectations, and if we don't meet them, then we feel down on ourselves. We compare ourselves to others, and if we don't do as quote unquote good as somebody else, we can get down on ourselves. This is where the without judgment part is so crucial. So, an effective counter practice to engaging in activities that we are prone to compare ourselves with is to engage in activities with no goal other than to explore the journey and express yourself. So really having no expectations, not worrying about if this is going to look as good or sound as good or be as good as so-and-so. It's letting go of all the expectations, letting go of judgment, and just letting yourself be free. So this could be anything from free writing, which is simply writing without direction or restraint. So grab a book, grab a pen, and whatever happens to come through the pen onto the paper is what you're writing about. It doesn't have to be sentences, doesn't have to be a full paragraph. Just start to write or start to scribble. Just something to start expressing yourself. If writing isn't your thing, perhaps it's abstract painting. Maybe you take some time in the morning or the evening or whatever works for you to just freely dance. Dance to the music, dance to yourself. But like the saying goes, dance like no one's watching. With dancing and with movement, we really encourage our emotions to get flowing. So it's really fabulous when you can take some time to put on your favorite song, put on a song that just makes your soul move, and just start to dance. Let those emotions flow. Let them come out and let them be released. All right, so dance like no one's watching, my friends. The key here is to allow yourself to create without judgment. whatever you're creating, just focus on the process, focus on the moment, rather than being so wrapped up in the outcome. So this type of practice of creating expression without judgment, it can really help to discover or even rediscover your personal desires, your tastes, your expressions that are genuinely coming from inside of you, that have no outside influence of others. The third point is setting boundaries with technology. Those of you that tuned in last week, you'll remember I was talking about setting boundaries in our day-to-day lives. This time here, I just want to, zone in a little bit more to the area of technology. We truly are in an era now where we are constantly bombarded with information and requests and notifications and dings and so much intrusion from our digital devices that setting boundaries with these digital devices, with technology, can truly be a revolutionary act of self-care to just disconnect. Okay, so this might involve dedicating specific tech-free times during your day, or maybe you choose to use an app designed to limit the time spent on social media. The goal really is to create spaces in our day where we are allowing ourselves and encouraging ourselves to be present with ourselves and our immediate environment. Stay present in the moment, reduce the noise, reduce the intrusions, reduce the demands that can really exacerbate feelings of codependency and really do distract us from self-reflection. And it's in the self-reflection that we are able to feel good and confident about who we truly are. And that is something that really gets lost when we slip into codependent patterns. And then the final point I want to bring up here is an interesting one. It's exploring your personal history. Oftentimes, codependent patterns, they're rooted in our past experiences and past family experiences and dynamics. So codependency can really be a generational trauma being passed down. And by dedicating time to explore and understand our own personal history, this can be a really powerful term of self-care when it comes to overcoming codependent patterns. So it could involve journaling about childhood memories. Maybe you choose to create a family tree, but a family tree that includes whatever you can find on the emotional relationships in that family tree and what patterns you can identify. Because once you can identify the patterns, then it's easier for you to understand how to break free from those patterns. And this might be a great spot to seek out therapy when it comes to focusing on family systems and understanding family dynamics. And next week, actually, I'm going to talk about seeking support and the importance of that in codependent patterns. So be sure to stay tuned for that one. But when we do take time to understand the origins of our codependency, like I said, it can really bring us strength, and it can empower us to break free from those patterns. It can provide clarity and direction in the self-care journey. So as you go along your journey, I send you comfort and strength to help adopt and incorporate some of these maybe not so common self-care practices that can help provide fresh perspectives and tools to be used in the path to overcome codependency. Each step taken towards a nurturing, a healthier relationship with yourself is a step towards freedom and fulfillment and will help us break free from those codependent patterns. So thank you, my friends, for tuning in and joining this journey with me. And I look forward to continuing this journey of self-discovery and transformation with you. Next week, like I said, we are going to look at seeking support and how it is so important and helpful when we are working to overcome codependent patterns.
So as we say goodbye for now, thank you for sharing your precious time with me. And until next time, be kind to yourself and others. Peace and love to you all. Now, if you like this podcast and its vision, please share it with a friend or on your social media accounts to say thank you or leave me a comment. If you have an idea or some topics or some guest speakers you'd love to hear about, please share them with me as well. Thanks, guys. Take care. Until next time.